Hello, and thanks for joining us for your CCRC Community News Update. I'm Asia Gore. A dream of bringing Head Start services to unhoused families at the Woodlands is now a reality. We were there for the big reveal. Take a look.
Experiencing homelessness is rough, but imagine being a child, living in a car, living on the streets, and you don't feel safe. This space will provide what they need to get education, feel safe.
Within the walls of the newly minted Betty Bazaar Community Center,
and then you come this way here.
Children will soon receive early care and learning through CCRC Head Start.
We have an amazing team of teachers and a center director who are ready to go. And I looked at them the other day and I'm like, that's our dream team. Like, they're part of CCRC history because they're going to be the first teaching team to be on site here at Help the Mission providing services.
Historic because the future students of this center are residents of Hope the Mission's 400-bed homeless shelter for families called the Woodlands.
Something like this doesn't exist. It's the first of its kind. You know, an in-shelter facility where children get to go and learn and further their education in a safe environment. So when they come here to this shelter, our participants are going to be receiving education from quality teachers who are trauma-informed, teachers who are here to partner and make sure that childhood development is occurring. Families are going to have that peace of mind to make sure that when they drop their children off here, that they're going to be taken care of.
These wraparound services are key to supporting the whole child, whole family. This momentous occasion, marked by applause, comes after many months of planning between Hope the Mission and CCRC, made possible with funding from the estate of the late philanthropist Betty Bazaar. When Hope the Mission received the property, complete with a defunct Denny's restaurant, through California's Project Home Key, CEO Ken Kraft knew it had potential for greatness.
When we first were able to secure the property, I kept thinking to myself, what's the highest and the best use of that property? And I remember when it just kind of hit me, it's a preschool. You know, these moms need to have a place where their kids can be and they're stable and they can get help while the mom's out working and saving her money. And then my phone call with CCRC and saying, is this something you guys would even consider or open to? And the answer was a resounding yes.
Now, as we prepare to enroll young learners, the reality of this moment truly sinks in.
This is one thing that a lot of programs are striving to do, and now we're here. And so we're going to be setting the standard for what services should look like in this type of environment. Children and families who experience homelessness are the families who really need the services that we can provide. And so we're excited about the impact that we're going to have on the lives of these children and families that are going to enroll in our program.
Outreach to families is currently underway. Read more about our partnership with Hope the Mission on the CCRC website. Head Start provides thousands of children a great head start in life. At the end of March, Congresswoman Luz Rivas got to see the impact for herself. We gave the lawmaker a tour of our Osborne Head Start Center in Arleta. There, she spoke with early educators and CCRC staff to learn about the value and need for quality early learning and care. During the visit, the Congresswoman briefly discussed how the Head Start program could be affected with the dismantling of the Department of Education and Head Start programs.
You know, what does that mean for our communities? All of these kids would have nowhere to go, right?
We continue to monitor federal policy changes and remain ardent in our support for this critical program. Smiles and laughter filled Woodley Park in Van Nuys for our annual Annabelle Godwin Family Play Day. Here are the sights and sounds.
We came out today to be here for our family event to see about our 4-year-old daughter, our 9-month-old kids, see what kind of programs out here is nice, and see how the environment is. Life is about connections, and this is here to connect you to another person that you might not know, or connect somebody that wants to help you or you want to help them, and have a mediate to be like that outcome for each other.
Like, we helped at the obstacle course, and it was such a wholesome experience. So especially there's one kid who I didn't know, and she was having so much fun, and she gave me a hug, and it was really sweet. And she introduced me to her mom and everything too. She was really, really cute. And I think it's just those connections that you're able to make through these type of events.
Thank you, CCRC.
We've been hosting this event for 26 years now in honor of Annabelle Godwin, the late champion for children, families, and childcare providers. CCRC's community partnerships strengthen our outreach efforts. A new connection takes us out to the soccer pitch. CCRC News Update reporter Casey Collier explains. Casey?
That's right, Asia. I'm standing right here on the new stadium field for the AV Alta, and I just picked up my new swag. We are partnering with the Antelope Valley Alta Football Club to spread the word that CCRC is here to help families. Alta Football Club is part of the United Soccer League of American and Canadian soccer teams. First announced in 2023, the team will play its first USL League One game this year. Their home field is Lancaster Municipal Stadium, also known as the Hangar. Here's more from the team about our partnership.
So AV Alta is a community-based professional soccer team. Everything we do, we bounce around the community. And CCRC does just that. Their services, the way they interact with the community. In fact, that's how our partnership was created. The AV is a small town, right, where a lot of folks know each other. So a lot of amazing folks here doing amazing things in the community, such as CCRC. And together, we feel like we create a stronger impact in the youth in the community. Special shout out to CCRC for believing in our mission. Our mission is to create more opportunities for our youth and create a civic pride for our residents. The impact that CCRC has done in the community doesn't go unnoticed. A lot of people acknowledges it. And for us, it's a huge blessing to be part of this partnership with you guys.
Through our partnership, they will help to get our message out about CCRC's many resources and programs. For CCRC News Update, I'm Casey Collier. Asia, back to you.
Thank you, Casey. Stay tuned for details on game dates where you can find our sponsored booth. The history and culture of Armenian people is rich and one of the longest standing in human history. April is recognized as Armenian History Month. It's a time to celebrate the cultural, historical, and societal contributions of the Armenian community. Outside of Armenia, the largest population of Armenians in the world actually lives in Los Angeles. April 24th is also Armenian Genocide Remembrance Day, marking the 1.5 million lives lost and those displaced from their homeland during the Armenian Genocide of 1915 to 1918. We have a detailed history of the Armenian people and ways to celebrate on our Noteworthy News blog. Here are some other things to know before you go. Earlier this month, we celebrated the Week of the Young Child. This annual 7-day celebration uplifts early learning, young children, their teachers, and families. Check out our Strengthening Families blog for more on the importance of play-based learning. That's all the time we have for today. Thanks for tuning in, and be sure to follow us on social media. Keeping you up to speed and informed, I'm Asia Gore with your CCRC Community News Update.